Hi everybody, it's Danny, and today is June 23rd, and my mom and my stepdad have left for the airport already, so I figured I'd kind of come on here and kind of, just tell you guys like what we did. I thought that would be like a nice video, something that I could film, and it not be super long. And also I didn't have any real video ideas to do right now. I'll probably try to film a few more because my dad should be here next weekend. My dad and my stepmom will be here next weekend, so I'm just trying to kind of get a few videos together. But I just kind of wanted to talk because we had a lot of fun, and I wanted to let you guys know like what we did, and it was a lot of fun. First we did a lot. Like, she was only here for a little over a week, so like we crammed a lot of stuff in a short amount of time, so we were like doing stuff like every day. We went on the tram, which is actually not too far from where my house, but I've never been on it, and good reason. I hated it, but it was still fun. Basically, the tram, it's almost like a ski lift, except it's all enclosed, and you pay admission, obviously, you have to pay for the ride, and you start off at the bottom of the mountain, and it takes you all the way up to the top, so you don't have to hike it, which you could hike it, there are trails, but we didn't do that, obviously. We went on the tram, and it was really nice. Like, it takes you up, oh my god, I think they said like 1,000 feet into up. Like I said, it's the top of a mountain. It's called Rangers Peak, I think. And you go up there, and there's like a nice an observation deck. You walk around, you take pictures. You can I live in Texas, and from up here you can see into New Mexico, and you can see into Mexico. So, but you can just see so far, and it's insane. And then they have a little gift shop, and we got little pressed pennies and whatnot, and that was fun. My youngest son did not like it at all either. He was like, I am never doing that again. And I'm like, that's okay, you never have to. And then we one of the days we didn't really do much. It was my son's birthday, my oldest son's birthday. He turned 10, so that day we didn't do too much of anything. We went over to basically my in-laws, and we had a cookout because it also happened to be Father's Day, so we had a cookout for Father's Day / my son's birthday, and had a little party. I made a cake. We didn't do anything that day, like I said, just because we were doing that. And it was funny because me and my husband, my oldest son is 10 years old. My husband is both of my children's father, and I'm only saying that because sometimes that's not the case. Me and my husband have been together for almost 11 years, and we've been married for 9. We'll be married for 9 years next month. And so we've been together for a very long time. And this was the first time my mom and my stepdad have met my in-laws. And when my dad comes down next week, when we're planning on doing a 4th of July thing, that'll be the first time that my dad and my stepmom have met my in-laws. So I think it's kind of funny that I feel it's funny that we've been together so long, and his parents didn't even meet me until after we were married. We had already been married for 3 or 4 months before they even met me. So it was kind of funny and crazy and weird. Anyway, so and then we went to the zoo. That was a fun little day, little thing to do. That was fun. And we went to Roswell, New Mexico, and went to the UFO museum, and that was pretty fun. And I'm gonna show you guys like a couple little trinkets that I got. Like, got a little shot glass, and I got a magnet. Where's that? I also got a coffee mug. I got a cute little magnet, that alien head magnet. I got a coffee mug, but it's in the dishwasher, so I can't really show it to you. And then my kids at Roswell, man, they made out like little bandits, because my mom and my stepdad, we went to like 5 different shops, and like they got them something from like every shop. And then that same day, this was a really, really hard day, because we left my house at like 4:30 in the morning to drive to Roswell, New Mexico, because that's a 3-hour drive. And we got there and we ate breakfast, and then we went through the museum, did the stuff. We got like the smashed pennies. We went through the museum, we took a bunch of pictures. It was real fun. I suggest, if anyone's planning on going to New Mexico, or if you live in New Mexico and you haven't been, you should totally go to Roswell, because it's really, really fun. It's super cute. We got like my kids a bunch of souvenirs, but then my mom got my kids a bunch of souvenirs too. And then we left because we were done there by like 10, because we got there so early. And then so we drove another hour to hour and a half, I think. We went to Carlsbad Caverns. I almost said canyon. It's a cavern. And we did that, and that takes a longer amount of time. Like we only walked one of the cavern trails that they have under there, and it took like 3 hours. It was fun. Like, yeah, your legs and feet hurt the next day, like real bad, but that was real fun. And then like my kids got like t-shirts from there, and that was fun. And then I got some like magnets. Like, these are all magnets, but they're like I got slices. I don't know. Oh, I love this one. I got this one. I got like 3 of these. Got this pretty blue one. I think I got this purple one. And they're really pretty. And I was teasing my husband, telling him that if he would have let me, I would have spent like $20 just on those. I would have gotten like 15. Well, I wouldn't have been able to get 15 of them for $20, but you know what I mean. I would have gotten a lot more if I could have. And then he also got a shot glass. He also got a shot glass from the caverns. I like the bats. I was going to get a coffee mug that matched the shot glass, but I decided not to get it because it was $15. And I was like, I don't know if I want to spend $15 on a coffee mug. We also ended up going to Old Mesilla, which is also in New Mexico. And that was a pretty interesting little thing. It's kind of, I don't know, it's like historic. It's got a really good Mexican restaurant called La Posta. It's pretty good. And then it's basically, it's a bunch of old buildings. Like, most of them now are like repurposed into like little gift shops and things like that. But they have like plaques and stuff on them, like telling you what they used to be, and like their big thing to fame, claim to fame is Billy the Kid apparently was housed in their jail. So everything is kind of like Billy, everything sort of kind of revolves around Billy the Kid. It's neat. The old buildings look really, really cool. It is pretty neat. And like, we got a little shot glass from there too. This is Billy the Kid. And then Mesilla, New Mexico. Oh. And then I forgot something I got in the caverns that was inside the shot glass. I bought this like rock. I don't know what kind of rock it is. It just looks so neat. It's so colorful. So pretty. And I really, really liked it. I'm putting it inside the shot glasses right now so I don't lose it. Oh my gosh, we did so much. Oh, we took the kids to the park a couple times and played, you know, normal little things like that. It was really, really fun. We went to Toys R Us because, as most of you know, Toys R Us is completely closing down. And apparently in some places Toys R Us is already closed, but like the Toys R Us where I live doesn't close for another couple of days. It closes like literally in like 5 days. But it was really funny because my mom like really likes Star Wars, so she's like, let's go to Toys R Us and buy Star Wars toys. But but before that, me and my husband went grocery shopping, and her and my stepdad watched the kids, and they took them to a military museum that's on base here, and like I guess they had a ton of fun. But, like, so we went to Walmart, did our grocery shop, brought it home, packed everything away, and then my husband's like, hey, let's go on the other side of town, and we'll go to like Whole Foods or Sprouts, because we have two like organic grocery stores. We have Whole Foods, and then we have Sprouts, which is like a Whole Foods, but it's not quite as expensive sometimes. So we're like, okay. And I was like, and I made a joke. I'm like, hey, let's go to Toys R Us because they're supposed to be closing soon. I was like, I don't know exactly when. I was like, but soon. He's like, okay. So we went to Toys R Us, and I was like, maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find something for the kids for Christmas, and we'll just push it away. We did. Okay, well, first off, we already gave them some of the stuff we bought, because we bought like a ton of like little blind bags and stuff that they love that are normally like $3 and $4. They were like 95 cents. My kids love blind bags, and like we got them like a couple like posters and little things that were on sale. And then we were looking, and my kids had said they wanted like these large Nerf guns for Christmas, and they didn't have any Nerf guns. What they had left was the Zombie Strike series, where it's like it's a crossbow. It's a Nerf crossbow, and it's for their Zombie Strike series that they have. And we got the last two of those, and they're normally $50 a piece, and they were $18. So that was a really great deal. And then we got like some extra bullets for it, and like extra like arrows for it. And then they also had an inflatable zombie that I guess you blow up, you put it in your and they can shoot it. It's like a target, but it's an inflatable zombie target. We got that for them too, and that was $25 originally, and I think we got it for like $9. So I mean, we got we got about 100 if you count. I'm not even counting like the blind bags and stuff. We already got them. I'm just talking the 2 Nerf crossbows, the 2 packs of extra darts, and the zombie target, because the 2 bows alone was $125. So we probably a good $150 worth of toys. Oh, you know what, fine. The crossbows, the things, and then all the blind bags and everything was about $230. We got it for $100. So ridiculous. So if you live near Toys R Us and it's still open, go and just see if you can't find something cool. But yeah, so we went to Toys R Us. My mom got some Star Wars toys and a pop figure. We ran around a lot, went a lot of places, had some fun, took them to a restaurant we really like down here. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun when my dad comes. We'll probably do a couple of the same things. Like, I know he wants to go to the zoo, so we'll go to the zoo again. We might go back to Roswell. I don't know. I have to talk to him if that would be something he'd want to do. Probably won't go. I don't know if we do the caverns, because I don't know how my dad feels about being underground. Because like where I grew up in Ohio, we live pretty much in the Wayne National Forest, and there's lots of hiking and caves and trails and stuff you can do, and my dad loves to do that, but you're outside, you're not underground, so I don't know how he quite feels about being underground. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to go back home and have some more fun, and I can't wait for my dad to come and have some fun too, and it's gonna be really great. And yeah, that's really all I have. I probably will in a few days have do an update on my diamond painting. I only did a little of it. I didn't have a ton of time to do it, so I only did a little bit of it. So I'm probably going to be working on it while I kind of relax and stuff before my dad comes. I'll probably do some more of my diamond painting. And maybe I'll have an update on that one that I'm doing currently. I don't really have much going on right now. So, but I'll think of something. I'll try to do a couple videos that I can, upload while he's here and whatnot. And yeah, I will talk to you later. Bye.